Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Sulk stream. I'm your host, the Incredible Sulk, and I hope you guys are doing well. Doing fine, doing okay, doing your best you can, just holding it together. That's all that really matters. I hope you guys had a good day from day wave all the way here to Sulk stream, and then I hope you have a great journey onward beyond this to whatever you happen to be doing. What is today? Tuesday? It's Tuesday. I don't know what month. I barely know what year. It's 2015 still, right? It must be. It must be. I don't know when Battlefront 2 was launched, but I've been playing not Battlefront. Yeah, Battlefront. The Star Wars game. I've been playing that. It's good. Never played it before. God, it's like 20 years old though, isn't it? Yeah, that game's like 20 years old, huh? I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty damn sure. Yeah, it's like 20 years old. Anyways, it's good. I've been having fun. I remember there's some sort of loot boxes or something, some nonsense from my past. I don't even give a shit. Anyways, we are talking video games tonight. We're going to be going down the entire mess that is Roblox. Roblox is just a hunting ground for pedophiles. That's what it is. There's a bunch of little kids on there, and then just a bunch of 40-year-old dudes get on there, creep into the mic, and be like, "Hey, give me your address, kid. I'm into it." And kids do that. Kids are doing that. I just know that would be a very foolish thing for some adult man to show up at my house and be like, "Oh, is your son here?" I'd be like, "Well, my son's a bullet, and I'll put him in through your chest." You would die immediately. You would die immediately. There wouldn't be a lot of questions. It would be a very short kind of interview. I'd be like, "Oh, well, you're gonna die now." I'd be like, "Sorry, this is the best I can. The best offer I can do is just kill you right now, right here. Sorry, the doors are locked. I know. You're all the way on the property. You got to the front door, which is actually kind of a feat. So congratulations. But now I'm going to put a bullet in your chest. So do you want it in the head? Do you? It doesn't matter. Anyways, Roblox is filled with pedophiles. It is absolutely filled with pedophiles. And that is the road we're going down tonight. So buckle up for that. Yeah. What do you say we get going? So we get comfy, get cozy, get a nice bottle of whatever you happen to get. I don't care. Bud Light. Don't get Bud Light. Or whatever. If you're working, keep working. If you are driving, keep driving and drive safely. Get home safely. If you guys could be so kind as to hit that like button, I would really appreciate that. Keep my likes going. Keep it up. Maybe leave a comment on the video. That'd be cool too. You know. Keep the algo going. I'd appreciate it. Help grow the channel. Anyways, I'm the Incredible Sulk. This is a Sulk stream. And this is called a very, very dark side of Roblox. Aspen Gold. Oh, what? Did I not put it up yet? I must not have put it up yet. Hold on. Is that it? Nope. Not yet. Sorry. Why is it not even showing up? It's not even showing up. No, this is ridiculous. Via OBS, come on. Come on, roll with me, OBS. Help me out, OBS. Do I have to redo this? Robot. Come on, OBS. Work with me. I can't believe that. OBS, you better do your job right now. You better do your job right now, or I'm going to be very upset with you. I'm going to be very upset with you. OBS isn't doing his job.
I'm so sorry, honey.
OBS, you why would you do this to me?
You have one job.
You have one job. Well, I mean, to OBNS, which is, it means something, I'm sure. But I don't know. Why the hell isn't popping it up? I don't know what to do here. Sorry, technical difficulties. Technical difficulties. Let's see if we can get this going. You're killing me, OBS. OBS, you're killing me. Like, why would you do this to me, OBS? Do I need to reset OBS? Do I seriously need to reset OBS? Like, why isn't... If I have to reset OBS, I gotta redo the entire stream. So, like, OBS, fucking work with me, bro. Do something. OBS, do something, man. Come on. Oh, God, dude. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not starting the entire thing over because I forgot to... Because I forgot to fucking do OBS right. And I did. This is not okay. Just pop up. Just pop up, dude. I know I put it on the right one. I know I put it on the right one, but it just kicked it for some reason. Here, you know what we're going to do? You know what we're going to do? Boom. There we go. Now we're moving. Now we're going to move along. Okay? Now we're moving along. Thanks, OBS.
Is
Dick.
Trying to sue
Absolute dick. Asmongold's behind me.
me for protecting kids.
This video isn't going to be your typical video.
That was not the start I was planning on. That is not the start I wanted to do. All right? But here we are. We're here. We're moving along.
This video is actually a call for help, and I need everybody to share this video. The Roblox Corporation has sent
You'd think somebody else would have made a better OBS by now. I know. I know. But nope. It's just OBS. OBS is the only one we have. So it is, that's what it is. Oh, by the way, Rumble has been paying me for my ads. They're just like, the QR code's not popping up. And I'm all like, well, that's your fault, isn't it? Isn't that your fault? So can you fix it? And then they sent me another email. They're all like, yeah, we'll fix it. I'm like, I'm hitting the button. It's just not coming up. Why you're not, that's not my fault. That's your fault. That's a back end thing. You know?
All right. Well, there it is.
OBS 2, Electric Boogaloo. That'd be a better OBS, honestly.
to me, a 22-year-old, versus a multi-billion-dollar company. Threats of
He's actually the oldest Roblox player in the world. It's kind of
At 22, which makes sense because have you guys ever played Roblox? It's not fun. It's not entertaining. I don't see how kids... there must be some sort of like magic or something, some sort of trance. And I know my son does play Roblox, and I don't necessarily want him to play Roblox, but he likes playing it. And what do you want? Go ahead, judge me. Judge me. He plays some Roblox. He enjoys it. Let the kid have some enjoyment. I don't get it though. I don't get it.
fucked up.
He
for them
doesn't
to
talk
do
to
that.
anybody.
Shouldn't he be able to countersue them for an age discrimination lawsuit?
litigation because I catch predators on their platform. Within the last year, me and my team have gotten 6 predators arrested.
This is a new thing, right? This is like a new category. Ever since To Catch a Predator came out, there's a lot of people that are like, oh, well, now I hunt pedophiles, and I do that for a living. That one guy on Twitter does it, and like, it gets views. It is a profitable genre of media. Is it like ethical and stuff like that? I mean, you can argue that all day. Yeah, they're catching pedophiles and shit like that, but they're also, I don't know, being vigilantes, which is like another thing. I don't have a huge problem with vigilantism, especially in the system that we have going on now, because like, God, nothing's getting solved. Nothing's getting done. But yeah, I mean, you could have the ethical fucking conversation about that all day long. I'll leave that guy to you guys. I don't know. I think it's probably fine. There's a lot of people who don't think that.
In the Roblox community. Almost all of them have admitted to doing this before to other Roblox
Why are your
users.
pants down?
Okay, I'll tell you why. He was playing Roblox. It got him all hot. He got super hot, and he's all like, okay, I need to get in my car and go to this McDonald's to where I can, take care of that. Go to the play place.
Every account that I've owned on Roblox
Jesus.
since I was 8 years old has been terminated.
It's going to get dark, you guys. It's going to get dark. I'm just laying that out there.
Accounts that we were actively talking to predators on have now been banned off of Roblox. What Roblox did
Pockets
could
are full of
potentially
Roblox.
stop some predators from
Is that Sam Bankman-Fried? Freud? I don't know his name. Looks a lot like him. Yeah, there's definitely the physiognomy. He's got a very similar type of creeper. Because Sam Bankman-Fried looked like a troll. He looked like a storybook troll that hides under a bridge and asks people for money, or forces them to give him money to pass the toll troll. You guys read the German fairy tales about the long-nosed money-grubbing troll. Wait a minute. Nah.
facing real life
I
consequences.
thought it had something to do with something,
Roblox
but it can't be.
has made a very
It
firm
can't be.
stance that I can no longer access the
What?
Roblox platform anymore, which I want to make clear at the start of this video. I will not be accessing Roblox
Is that
in
who-
any
There
capacity
he
at
is.
this point further unless Roblox says
Wow.
otherwise. This
I'm
is-
very torn on this topic because I think that a lot of these guys that hunt down these weirdos and these creeps, I love Gideon. I do. I think he's a great guy. I've talked to him before. He's a really,
Gideon? I don't know who he is.
really nice guy. I think some of the other guys that do it, like Vitali, whenever he was doing it, was actually great.
It's a full-blown sector, right? Who's that guy who does it on Twitter? The redheaded, the chubby guy. What's that guy's name? God. I Fight for Kids is his tag, is his thing. But he does that. He goes around and hunts down pedophiles. I think it's pretty funny. But I think it's getting over-farmed. But it's crazy because when people started watching To Catch a Predator, and they set up the bait houses and stuff like that, dude, we might have to say, okay, we might have to watch that. Because, they would have a bait house, and people would be arriving so fast that they would be bringing the pedos in through the front door and then arresting the previous pedos out through the back door, and it was just a revolving, and they would be coming out of the woodwork, dude. Oh, man. I'm going to have to look that up.
But in general, I do understand
It's crazy.
the concern that law enforcement can sometimes have and the legitimate criticism that some of the people that approach trying to catch these predators are not really doing it to catch a predator. They're doing it to catch a victim that they can beat up, or they're doing it for content.
That's exactly
And
what they're
in
doing.
So sometimes they
probably-
could actively damage a
That's what they're doing. I mean, here's the thing, too. All of these people that they bring in, they're like, oh yeah, blah blah blah. They're all fucking retarded. They're all stupid. I mean, especially on these To Catch a Predator episodes. Let's see if I can find a good one. Cause my God, this is another Roblox one. It's 2 million. This is Penguin Zero. Oh, we might have to see what he says about it. I kind of want to see what he says about
Roblox
it.
is-
Hold on. Hold on, guys. I got Asman, and then I got Penguin Zero. Oh, shit, sorry. I got Penguin Zero here, and they're gonna battle it out. I want to see what each of them has to say about it.
Is a platform that needs no introduction, yet every time I talk about it, I feel compelled to remind people that this is one of the most profitable things on the planet. This game has become more popular than
It's huge. Roblox has 100 million players. Current players. 100 million current players. That is a wild number. You must be bringing in so much freaking money.
Oxygen, but I'm sure all of you already know that.
That's cool. He's got a vending machine back here. Not a vending machine, a claw machine.
There's not a soul on this planet that hasn't at least heard the name Roblox. You could live underground just feeding off dirt, and somehow I'm sure the name Roblox made it down to the subterranean culture. Like, it is actually that
These
big.
are true facts.
But for some parents that...
Penguin? You mean anti-John? How is he anti-me? If I grew my hair out, I would probably... Well, my hair is curlier than his, but we would look similar-ish? Similar-ish?
That stay...
I wouldn't say he's the anti-John.
...in the know about...
Is he wearing white? If anything, he's still in my bed.
...about the happenings on the online space. Roblox is a name that might send some shivers down your spine, because there is a big problem in the community that has existed for a while, one that the Roblox headquarters plugs its ears to and even actively tries to bury or dissuade people from trying to solve the problem themselves. That problem...
This is facts. Roblox doesn't want this kind of getting out, and I understand why. Because if it was... Look, if they admit to anything going on that is not 100% like safe and like if they would admit like, yo, there is a pedophile problem on our platform, that would be huge. That would lose them a lot of money right off the get-go. Yeah, they would make people safe, but remember, money is the main thing. Child safety is a distant, I wouldn't even call it a second. It would be a very distant fifth. And that comes after like putting gas in his boat, right? If he needs to put gas into his yacht, and that's like the fourth priority. He's still got his house and like his first boat, right? And then his like gold digger wife, I guess. There's a lot of things coming into play, but it's on the list. Child safety is on the list, but is by no means a priority. It's pretty low. Who puts a headset on their kid though and says, "Go ahead, talk to whoever you want. I don't need to be here. I don't need to listen." When my kid plays that game, I'm sitting next to him. So if somebody tries to talk to him, I'm right there. And then it could be like an issue. But I don't let him have that. I don't give him headphones and be like, talk to whoever you want. No. I don't do that. No fucking way.
Problem being predators. There have been innumerable cases of Roblox predators preying on children through the platform. It's led to so many national headlines about this issue, and it's gotten so bad that there are YouTubers and like vigilante groups on the game that have taken matters into their own hands to try and catch and get these predators arrested so they can make the platform safer for children. Roblox themselves don't do enough to keep the platform safe, so the community has taken it upon themselves to do it themselves. Like, Roblox always claims that they're working on it, but they're really not. They're doing the equivalent of going to the gym and hitting 2 sets of dilly-dally and calling it a day. They...
Working on it? Do they even say that? Do they even say they're working on it? Or they just, like, play it off? Asmund, do you have something to say about this issue, Asmund?
Maybe an investigation that's ongoing onto a person, or they could intervene in a way that
Look at this. 3 big streamers, all except for me. I don't know who the third guy is.
Don't actually do much for this.
Has sent a cease and desist letter to me, a 22-year-old, versus a multi-billion-dollar company, threats of litigation, because I catch predators on their platform. Within the last year, me and my team have gotten 6 predators arrested within the Roblox community. Almost all of them have...
Call of Duty shirt. And, look, that's great. That's great and all, but don't act like luring predators in is a very difficult thing to do. Because they are everywhere. Like, there are so many like thirsty men out there. If you watch To Catch a Predator, a lot of them are like Indians and stuff like that. I'm like, great, you caught another Indian, but there's still a billion more out there. I mean, they're literally everywhere. They keep, I don't know where they keep coming from. India, I would assume, but you're never gonna fix the problem. The problem is systemic, right? The Indians are the problem, largely. Not saying other races don't do it, but my God, the Indians are pretty bad about it.
Have admitted to
They are.
doing
They're
this
pretty
before
bad
to
about it.
other Roblox users.
This is a YouTuber named Schlep who has been working to get predators arrested that are preying on children through the Roblox platform. And Roblox has now permanently banned him, like IP ban, banished all of his accounts to the Shadow Realm, and he is facing potential legal problems for this. It's pretty odd considering Roblox willingly turns a blind eye to the pedophile plague on their platform, but will laser focus, dial in, and fucking call in like the asteroid that wiped out the dinosaurs in order to try and wipe out people like Schlep that try and stop the predators themselves. So instead of stopping the predators, Roblox stops the people stopping the predators. It's really backwards, if you ask me. That shit doesn't make any sense. Like,
No, it makes perfect sense to me, right? Because these people they're besmirching the fine name that is Roblox, and what they're causing is they're causing a loss. How many predators? How many of these fucking dudes, these like 30-year-olds, are playing Roblox? I bet it sounds weird, right? But for 300 million or 100 million people on the fucking platform, there's probably a good amount of them that are fully adult aged and probably up to some kind of sinister shit. I'm trying to find a good predator to catch a predator episode because yeah.
just let that marinate in your head for a moment. Like, I understand vigilante groups can sometimes be a problem, but when you as the company are doing nothing to actually stop it yourself, what other options are there? The community has to take matters into their own hands and start policing themselves to try and keep the platform safe, since Roblox is really dropping the ball on it. Like, for some reason, they don't even get out of bed when they hear about a pedophile on the platform, but if they hear about a YouTuber doing something to stop that, shit, they fire up like Dracula. They sit up like The Undertaker and they get to business. They go to work. So this is not the first time this has happened. They have come after people like Schlep before, the people that are actively trying to make the platform safer, and it just doesn't...
And it's not like Schlep isn't doing this for his own gain, too. I mean, look, again, you can argue all day about, like, yeah, he's, like, catching predators. He's doing the whole Chris Hansen thing. Chris Hansen was the first guy to actually start doing it until some guy shot himself in the head. And then they're all like, well, we can't do this anymore. We just can't do this anymore. It was a district attorney, by the way, who shot himself in the head. They went to his house and he ate a gun. And then they're all like, wow, NBC, or I think that was it, NBC can't be affiliated with this show anymore. And then that was the end of it. Too bad. But now we have this whole cadre of fucking YouTubers and shit like that going after the same, bit of meat, going after the same exact thing. It's a popular genre. And trust me, there's no shortage of these fucking weirdos. There's tons of men that are just like fucking hard up. And it doesn't, oh, dude.
make any sense. The CEO seems to be too busy trying to pitch Roblox as a dating platform in addition to being for gaming. I already made a video talking about the lunacy of this idea, but it is like chumming the waters for sharks. The sharks in this case being pedophiles. Anyone who knows anything about Roblox and has a functioning frontal lobe should tell you what a recipe for disaster this is, to turn a platform that mainly targets children into also having a dating site component to it. That he wants to be 17 plus, which is a weird number to choose for that, by the way. But the CEO, Dave fucking Hakalugi Bazuki, really is fixated on trying to make this a reality of turning Roblox into a dating site in addition to its gaming.
Why? I didn't hear about that. Why would you want to make it into a dating site?
Best pleasure.
That's weird.
To have sex with a...
That's very weird. Anyways, we're going to see some of the people, like... Oh, dude.
Tonight, they're back. A string of suspects targeting children. It's another undercover sting.
Because you got to look at these people, and you got to be like... if there was, it doesn't matter if like the chick was underage or anything like that. If there was any girl online talking to these men in the manner that that person was talking to, they would still be on the hook, right? Because they're the bottom of the barrel, right? And then they get paraded through as predators, which they technically are, right? She said she was underage. You're not allowed to do that. And you know you're not allowed to do that. And then he's all like, whoa, I brought pizza.
It's funny when I saw this on
It's really funny. It's a very funny show.
I'm like, that is so sick.
A Dateline net crime.
Not only that, but they want to make the minimum age 17 for the dating Roblox. Who the fuck is playing Roblox at 7? You know, look, I've seen my son play Roblox. And he's like, here, Dad, play. I'm like, this is like the most mind-numbing shit. It's just like hitting a button over and over. It's not a game. It's not. I don't even know the concept behind it, but he seems to love it. But like, how are you going to turn that into a dating game?
Catch a predator.
I don't even want to know. I don't even really want to know. I don't want to know.
Moths to a flame, they just keep coming.
Red flags
Thanks for joining
for
us.
sure.
I'm Stone Phillips.
Right?
And I'm Ann Curry. It has been more than 2 years now since we first began our series of reports investigating online sex predators.
We're going to be hopping around between Penguin and Asmongold here, and then the OG Chris Hansen. The OG Chris Hansen. And maybe we'll pop in some South Park.
5 different states, 129 men
because they had a good bit on that too.
Exposed.
Tonight, investigation number 6. This time, we've set up our hidden cameras in a rented house in rural Georgia. And once again,
Georgia's
even men
gonna
who
be
have
good.
seen our reports
Georgia's gonna
show
be
up
good.
at the door. We should let you know that some of what you will see and hear is explicit.
It's
Here's Chris
explicit
Hansen.
and disturbing. Like a Roblox. Do they have lobbies? Does Roblox have lobbies? Is it just I don't know. Shit, I should have like played the game and like learned something about it. Can't do it. I can't do it.
I got an update on Scooby-Doo's car. He's going to be in an orange Ford Explorer.
Scooby-Doo.
On this stormy summer night, on a winding country road, a potential sex predator slowly approaches a house where he believes a child is waiting for him. He's driven a long way for this meeting, almost 2 hours.
Hey, old man, you want to get some sex? Yeah, I'm underage. Is that cool? And he's all like, yeah, that's cool. I'll be over in an hour. And that's all it takes. And these people are like solving crimes. Oh, you're really doing the hard work and stuff like that. And everybody on YouTube saw this. And they were like, you know what? I want some free money because that's printing money. This is printing money. Society wants to see the dregs. They really do. They want to see the bottom rung of society. And there's no better way than fucking, offering free sex. Offering free sex. Hey, this isn't a trap. And then they're like, okay, I believe you. I'm going to get in my car and I'm on my way. The dumbest people. Honestly, it is. I know you've seen it. I know you've seen it. But like, holy shit.
But the driver,
like the highest IQ has to be 70. But there was one where a guy was like a well-respected surgeon at a hospital in San Francisco. So you're still being a fucking idiot.
won't find a young girl
You're
inside.
still being a fucking idiot.
Instead, a Dateline investigative team awaits his arrival.
Dan Snott says Chris Hansen ain't got nothing on Alex Rosen. Alex Rosen, who was I was thinking about. I was like, is it Alex Stein? No, it's not Alex Stein. It's Alex Rosen. But he's another one that does this. That basically, I fight for kids or I protect kids or something like that. Again, I have no issue with what you're doing. I think it's funny and it's entertaining. But it is easy. It is easy. It's not like you found the one guy. No, look, there is a lot of guys that aren't getting laid, period. You could do this with somebody who says they're 30 And then a stream of men will show up, right? Just a stream of men. But since you made your bait girl, I don't know, 15 or whatever, now they're going to prison. It's just a funny thing. It's literally jailbait. It's literally jailbait.
Why is this man making such a long trip in the dead of night? Perhaps because he believes...
My son is good at computer shit. He said that if you catch one of these fuckers, you can make some good money. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm saying, dude. It's free money. It is free. And look, you can go on Citizen right now. It's an app, right? And then you can go to the map of your city, and then it'll give you... Hold on. I need to change the... literally any city. Here. This is... I'm going to go to Orlando. And here is all the sex offenders. Dude. And look, that you zoom in. You zoom in. And just more pop up. It's just... It is a limitless supply. It is not hard. And every time you catch one of the... Hey, meet me at the McDonald's. Or, hey, you want to pick me up at the Chuck E. Cheese? I'm really excited to meet you, and my parents don't give a damn about me. They're like, on my way. And then they show up, and you have a camera crew there, and then, dude, that is farming views. That is farming views. I don't know if there's another way that they make money off of it. Maybe there's some sort of bounty on these people, which I would believe. But, like, good Lord. Good Lord. I mean, let's go to New York. Let's go to New York and see. I mean, it's not even fair, dude. It's not even fair. And you know, these people just keep showing up time after time. They're addicted. They're addicted to it. And it's all... There's too many.
A 15-year-old girl is alone inside, ready to have sex with him.
That's what he thinks, but she's really like 25 or something like that. She just looks like she's 15.
Yeah. Open the door and call him. He's coming.
Renee says we only have 2 in the area, but one of them had over 600 CP images and videos, some including his own father? The fuck? What, like as a kid? Or, oh, god damn. God. I might need a drink for this. Honey. Okay.
But his journey didn't begin today. It began more than a week earlier when he entered a Yahoo Georgia chat room.
Can you make me a drink? We're doing like pedophiles and shit.
Yeah, but I don't like that gin I bought.
You don't like it?
It's bad. I get why people don't like gin because of that gin.
Is it really that bad?
It's not great.
You gotta stick with the Hendrix.
I do, but I thought it was cute.
It is cute, but I'll take it. I don't care. It's fucking gin.
It tastes like pine salt.
Yeah.
Hendrix is so much better.
Yeah. Anyways, I gotta buckle up for this one because this is gonna fucking...
And decided to hit on a decoy, an adult posing as a 15-year-old. It didn't take long for the 23-year-old, screen name Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo. God, dude. Don't you miss the era of like old school screen names when like not every name was like taken? And I'm not a big fan of my screen name, but I can't change it now. It is what it is. This is what I got to roll with because it's caught too much steam. Shut up.
TL01 to steer the chat towards sex. He asked all kinds.
Come on, Girl John, make him a drink. She's doing it. And she's not Girl John.
Of sexual questions like,
she's attractive.
What positions have you tried? You like doggy? The decoy
Tell her to make a Tom Collins. I don't even know how to make a Collins. How do you make a Tom Collins?
says, I never did doggy before. And
oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Scooby-Doo said,
Look, Poison Ivy Girl 92. So they're doing the math. Oh, you must have been born in 92. And this is, I don't know, 2005 or something like that. And, yep, doesn't work out.
as well, if we ever have sex, I'll introduce it to you. But I...
Ah! This is 20 years ago. This is 20 years ago, and it's not, and there was no Indians. There's basically no Indians. Now, there's like Indians everywhere.
I switch positions a lot, so you're bound to learn a few new tricks. Now,
Scooby-Doo is going to teach you a trick or two. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. No, I am sorry. That was terrible, but I don't care. I don't care. I need some breathing room. Otherwise, I'm just going to crawl out of my own fucking skin. This is like difficult for me. But, you know, at least I have fucking Penguin over here and Asmon talking about the same exact thing. Talking about the same exact thing. Okay, let me try this. Let me try this. That is, it's not bad.
Whatever. It's bad.
It's not bad.
I don't like it.
It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Hop in on this one though, honey. Did you put the kids down?
Yeah.
Okay. You gotta listen to some of this shit.
now, the man with the bag of tricks is walking in our house. We hired a very young-looking 19-year-old to play the part of the girl.
Okay, so she's 19. It's a very young-looking 19.
Hey!
Hey.
Hey! How do you not know this is a fucking trap? How do you not know, like, this shit with, like, these people, you know, is a fucking trap? Why are you meeting people on the internet like that? It's just, like, such an obvious trap. It's such an obvious trap. Obviously, a girl of any age would not be interested in your fat lard ass.
Take you a while to get here.
Look at that fat lard. Look at that fucking fat lard. There's no way she's interested in you, bro.
Yeah, well, someone can't get good directions of where they live.
I'm just taking stuff out of the dryer. It'll take a second. I made you some sweet tea. I have to do something to keep you awake.
You know what they should do? They should let him in and be like, help yourself to some sweet tea. And then it starts to get real fuzzy for them and they black out and then wake up in an ice tub like full of, like a tub full of ice with their kidneys missing. Just make them into spare parts. Maybe they don't have to wake up. That's on you. You know, if you can live with a body on your mind, that's on you. But I don't know, there is spare parts. You know, there is a market for blood. I could sell a good amount of blood. And like, I can sell blood. I have a blood guy.
You can see, I just gotta finish taking this stuff
The
out.
monkey says, time for that sweet tea, bitch.
You'd never guess, by the way this man confidently walks into our house, that he's seen Dateline's investigations into internet.
They all have. They all have. They all have. They all have. And the people that like Penguin are talking about.
But they can't even protect children.
What Penguin's talking about and what Asmon's talking about. Those people have seen this. Those people have seen To Catch a Predator, right? It don't stop no one. It's not stopping anyone. Because, like, the allure is so powerful. It's so powerful that they're all like, this is probably real. My dick is telling me that this is 100% real, and she wants it. She wants this vinegary sack as much as anybody could ever want something. Jesus.
Internet sex predators before, and he's still willing to risk being exposed on net.
Great. There's Knobs Dog is here, and he's the pedophile of this bunch. Everyone, Knobs Dog is a pedophile.
National television.
You have a hard time finding the place, or?
Hey, do you want to donate? Do you want to donate? Pedophiles don't donate. Just saying.
You got lost, huh?
Yeah, who are you?
Who are you?
I'm Dennis.
In our latest hidden camera operation...
No, I didn't get a jet ski yet. I'm not... You think I'm not making enough jet ski money. There's a process of jet ski money, and it's coming in slowly. All right? Yeah, background noise. Hey, that's a tenor right there. I'll give you the belt. What did you... He's got a link for me. Let's see what the link
Jason
is.
Vukovic.
Okay, let's see what this link is. Okie dokie. Okie dokie.
A man who calls himself an avenging angel and is known as the Alaska Avenger for attacking child sex offenders in Alaska, like the Punisher in movies or comics.
Nothing wrong with that. I think that's funny. I mean, like, look, if you got that anger and that aggression inside of you, and who with not gay tax, thank you, $5. It's a tithing, but yeah, you're absolved of being gay.
The story begins in 2016.
Like I was saying, if you have that aggression inside of you, if you have that anger where you just have to beat the living shit out of somebody, this is a good route. This ain't a bad route at all. Look, you can get them to a place, be like, meet me in the alley behind the Chuck E. Cheese. And they're like, yeah, that's not suspicious at all. Completely led by their dicks. Like somewhere that like no reasonable, rational thinking person would go. You know? It'd be like, that's a terrible idea. I'm going to get murdered back there. For some reason, it works every time.
Many young children were...
Or war. If you want to go to war, go join the army. I guess that's another place. The police, I guess.
Victims of pedophilia, which made Vukovic move to avenge the victims. Charles Albee, Andres Barbosa, and Wesley Demarest are 3 Alaskan pedophiles who were beaten by Jason Vukovic by being punched and hit with a hammer. The action was carried out because Jason Vukovic had been sexually abused by his own father, which made him become vengeful with the abusers. But because of his actions, the Alaska court found him guilty because the action was not justified, while Alaskans actually called him a hero. A petition was even issued demanding the man's freedom.
I'm not blaming him. I'm not like, look, dude. I get why being a vigilante is like illegal and stuff. And like, understandably, the people that do this kind of stuff, a lot of times it borderlines on illegal. But on the other hand, why there has to be a certain level of your brain keeping you out of a certain type of danger. We can't just have, look, there's stupid people out there, and sometimes they just need to eliminate themselves. This is just, that's just it, man. There's nothing. These people are not important. They're not like, a lot of times, they're not going home to their families. Sometimes they are. That's a whole nother can of worms. But I say if you go into a fucking strange place looking for underage poon and you get the shit kicked out of you, good. What is the issue with that? I don't see the problem with that. You can't just like wave it off and be like, yeah, you kind of asked for it. You kind of asked for that. Right? You know, maybe not kill them, but the same argument applies. Right? I mean, if you jump into a meat grinder and people are like, "Oh no, why did that meat grinder grind him into meat?" Because it was a meat grinder. And that's what happens when you do that. So it's not really the meat grinder's fault, is it? It's the guy who jumped. You know what I mean? You jump into a pool full of sharks and stuff that are like going crazy and like ripping things apart. And then you're like, oh no, how could those sharks do that? Oh no. Oh no. Oh well. Oh well. People have died for like dumber reasons, honestly. And like, when did we stop like allowing people to get what they deserve in life. Like, you know, if somebody's so stupid that they do things that will get them killed regularly, why do we have to like protect them from that? I'm just saying. Do we have to? There's not certain things would be like, yeah, well, you know, you probably shouldn't have been doing that, you know, and so you got killed. You know, it's not like they were not doing something illegal. If it was just some, let's say if the bait lady said she was like 30 or 35 or like a 18 even, 18, legal in there, legal, right? And then they go to this lady's house and then they get murdered. That would be wrong. That would be against the rules and shit like that. But like you're walking into a felony. You know, if you get caught by this is a felony. You're going into a felony. And like not just a felony, not just a felony, like a bad one, a socially frowned upon felony. Something's going to happen to you. Don't be like, oh, this is the one time. This is the one time. Because I doubt it. Look, maybe it does happen. I'm sure it does. But a lot of kids aren't that fucking stupid. Yeah, you'll hear about the ones that are stupid, and that's sad, that's tragic. They're out there. They're stupid kids. But I remember being a kid. I wasn't that stupid. I'd be like, no. No. I have a fucking head on my shoulders. And a lot of kids do. You know. Just saying.
Time in rural Fortson, Georgia, 90 minutes south of Atlanta, it doesn't surprise us that the chat rooms are full of men aware of our previous...
Background noise says he didn't lure them. Jason looked up the offender registry, then found their address and broke into their homes. Well, that is definitely illegal. That is very illegal. That's pretty illegal.
Investigation. Men who want to have sex with a minor, but are concerned they might be caught on tape.
Like a prospector? Like an old times 1849 looking for gold. Gold. Is that kind of minor? I don't think so.
Actually been referenced by name at this point. Did you ever see To Catch a Predator?
Do you think that this is a deterrent in some way?
No. Maybe it's a deterrent. Maybe this entire thing. Maybe this is a deterrent. Maybe this is this one over here. Maybe Alex Rosen is a deterrent. But you know what it is? Every single time, it's all like, "Oh, have you seen that To Catch a Predator program? You're not that, are you? Oh no. Okay, sweet. Well, I'll be there in an hour." So no, it's not a deterrent. So yeah, it's not a deterrent, dude. You'll see the skeeviest Indians on this too. I know I'm bringing Indians up a lot because there's a bunch of them on this show. I think they honestly clip a lot of them out because they're all like, we want to focus on the white guys. But there's a ton of them, right? And they are skeevy as shit. They're like, I don't know what's going on. I just came here for some poon. It was...
People coming up.
The confusion is hilarious. The confusion is the funniest part.
I mean, they're not coming over because they're afraid that it's media.
Del Harvey, her screen name, is a member of Perverted Justice, the online watchdog group dedicated to catching internet sex predators.
It's just a matter of getting them in the door.
Dateline paid Perverted Justice a consultant's fee to do what it usually does, go into chat rooms posing as 13 to 15-year-olds home alone, interested in sex. Some decoys pretend to be eager about sex. That's because experts we've spoken to say young teens are often curious, even precocious when it comes to chatting on.
Oh, yeah. And you know these like fucking, look, you're a 35, 45-year-old man. You're 80 pounds overweight. No one's touched your penis in decades. And this chick is like, I'll touch it. And I'm excited. And I'm ready. And then you're like, okay, I'm retarded. There's no way this is a trap.
Online about sex.
You have to be very stupid. You have to be very stupid or like something very wrong.
Without knowing the potential lifelong repercussions of being molested by an adult.
I don't know if anybody's in chat.
Molester.
While it's encouraging to hear our investigations have scared off some potential child molesters, others like Scooby-Doo ATL01 obviously didn't get the
Jinkies.
message. His real name is Dennis Colson, a construction worker from Atlanta. He says he's here to meet a girl named Izzy.
And how old is Izzy?
She told me she was 18.
Ampu says just go get a hooker, cheaper in the long run, LOL. Yeah, you would think that. But I'm going to say something hilarious. They don't want to get a hooker because it's socially frowned upon. So, I don't know. And I don't know. That would seem, ask them, dude. Ask them. You're in the kitchen talking to Chris Hansen and shit. You made some bad decisions. There was a load of bad decisions that led up to this point. It's not one or two bad decisions. It is a lifetime of bad decisions, one after another. Yeah, and here you are, your dick dry as ever, and now you're going to jail, probably. Do they go to jail? One guy fucking greased himself, dude. He fucking painted the ceiling, which is crazy.
So that'd be cool then, because she's
Of course he was a DA. So if he's going to prison, he's not going to do better.
legal age.
No, that's going to do anything.
Imagine being a district attorney and then getting sent to the prison that you filled. You filled that prison. Like you prosecuted all those cases. You sent those people to jail. And then you show up and you're all like, hey, guys, water under the bridge? No, you're fucking dead, man. You're going to die, especially as a fucking kitty fiddler. So, I understand that decision. I do.
The problem with that, though, is that I have the transcript of your online chat.
Okay.
So you want to start again and tell the story?
Anpu says the bunny ranch is a thing. Yeah, but do you know how expensive that is? Remember that show we watched, the one we went about the bunny ranch? Those chicks make like $5 million a year. And I think it's like a few $1,000s for like an hour. It is a pricey endeavor. Now, can you get cheaper hookers? Yes, of course. Of course you can. Would you like to run that risk? And for like, ram through shit, it's just like, there's got to be other drivers here. It's not simply sex. It's probably a lot more about attention and be like, look at me. There's actually somebody interested in me. Because these chicks aren't like, hey, $50 and I'll let you hit it. Because I bet they would be less interested in that. I think it's a lot more about attention. And now we're getting into the phase where AI is taking away that thing, right? They have that somebody to talk to. So maybe hookers are back on the menu. But I doubt these people are going anywhere. Let's be honest. Until they figure out some sort of other solution. Not going into that. These people aren't going anywhere. And they are plentiful. Again, let me just go ahead. And plentiful. There's a lot of them. They're everywhere. Right? Renee says there's only 2 in her neighborhood or wherever she lives, which is actually pretty impressive.
From the top?
Yeah.
Okay.
Strawberry 15.
Strawberry says these guys want to think they are special to these girls because they weren't for any girls when they were that age. Boom. That's exactly right. It's not specifically about the sex, although it is very much about the sex. There is a high to it, right? Maybe even it being illegal is adding to that high, but there's also like this, there's this thing that it's affection. They want to be desired. They want to be like, they didn't get that their entire lives. These people didn't have teenage love, which is actually kind of an important phase to go through as a human being. To be like wanted in that way as a person at that stage of life, if you are not, that is going to have a lifelong effect on you, as it did for these gentlemen. It did. It really had an effect, and maybe this is some sort of way to recapture that, you know. But again, it might just be they are fucking hard up. They are so hard up that you can't even, like, I don't expect the girls to imagine, but like some of the guys can definitely understand. Hard up to a point where it's like, I'm about to start committing some fucking crimes here to get laid. And that's what happens, right? They're just not getting picked. So they're going to take literally anything they can, including, how much time is this? Like 5 to 10 years? It's a lot. It's a lot.
And what did you guys talk about?
Just a lot of different things that I shouldn't have been talking about.
Give me an...
Renee says we only have 800 people here. Well, that's, and they're mostly white. There you go. Yeah. Not to say white guys aren't perpetrators as well, because they are. Just, well, from what I've seen from like the Citizen app, it's like a lot of Latinos, a number of black people, and if they are white, like I feel like it's a lot of time they're pretty old, but that's not always the case, right? But Indians are fucking always Indians. Always fucking Indians, Pakistanis, always. That just goes without saying. Those people cannot control themselves. In the bedroom or the bathroom. It's just not, a freak in the sheets, and they don't go to the bathroom. I don't know. They go outside.
Example.
Ask her if she was a virgin.
If she was a virgin.
Yes, sir.
And why would you ask that question?
John, are you talking about the use of Roblox to commit the bad crimes? Yes, I am. I am. But now we're just going down the entire thing where to catch a predator thing. That's how this evolved. And we might go back to it. But yeah, Roblox. There's a lot of pedophiles on Roblox, which I'm not surprised about.
I really did not have, I don't know, I'm sorry, I apologize. But I really did not have any plans to do anything tonight.
Did you bring condoms?
No, sir, I have condoms in my car.
You had, well then, so you did bring condoms.
Yes, but they are for I have them for safety.
They're for my dick. That's what I use them for. And I keep changing them sometimes. It's a coin purse.
But that's just hanging out. I wasn't going to do it. I was seriously.
So
you're not going to do anything.
But you talk about jail.
I know.
You can't go to jail for not doing anything.
When I start to read some of his chat log, he gets up and starts pacing.
What positions have you tried?
That's pretty incriminating. That's pretty bad.
You know how to ride? You like doggy?
Oof. Big oof, sir. Big oof.
And then you ask...
Oh, God, stop. Okay.
Just one more. You say, you ask if you delete all those IMs when you're done. I'd hate to have your mom get nosy.
Now it's time to tell him something he already knows.
Have you ever seen the program Dateline NBC?
Yes, I probably have.
Background says, sweet jorts, bro. Your mom buy those for you? Is that better or is that worse for him buying them himself? If his mom bought him those, would that be better than him buying those jorts and be like, these look good on me? I don't know. I think it would be better if his mom bought them those. And then he has to wear them because he's like, well, she bought them. And she's like, she doesn't have a lot of style, but she's a sweet lady and stuff. That would be a million times better than he goes to the fucking, I don't know where they sell jorts. And then he like holds them up against himself and is like, yeah. Yeah. All right. Okay. This is going to drive the high schoolers wild.
Have you ever seen the stories where
Yes.
men come to the house trying to meet teens?
But I wasn't trying to do that, I promise.
Well, I got to tell you something. I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC, and we're...
Everybody knows who you are, Chris. Everybody knows who you are. You're the guy that made him kill himself. If I ever meet Chris Hansen, and I'm not like getting caught in a fucking house. if I meet him out and about and stuff like that, I'll be like, hey, you made that guy kill himself. How do you feel about that? That's pretty funny. That's pretty... You... I'm going to get my drink because I'm probably drinking. That's pretty funny, dude. That's pretty funny.
Doing a story on guys, men trying to meet teens on the internet.
If it's stupid, I'm a stupid man. That's all I can say.
Ardenshire says, I call him Sea-Dog H-Money. I think he would like that less. He would like that. If you called him like H-Money and stuff like that, I think I would like that less. If I made somebody kill themselves and you're like, hey, you're that guy who made him, like, you know, made a guy like shoot themselves in the head, I'd be like, yes. You call me J Money, I'm going to fucking sock you in the face.
I would like to leave.
He's free to leave.
No, don't you dare call me J Money.
But he won't get very far. Perverted Justice has joined forces with the Harris County Sheriff's Office, providing chat logs and phone records, evidence needed to make an arrest.
Yes, I bullied a man to death. I could see me doing it. I'm like that, you know.
Here in Georgia, if a man makes a date online for sex with someone he believes to be a minor, it's a felony.
Sheriff, get on the ground! Down on the ground! Down on the ground!
He's arrested.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Please, don't take Put your hand behind your
Oh,
back.
I love it when they cry.
Please don't Put your hands behind your back.
Please. Please. Oh my God, my life is ruined.
It's not getting better. Your life is not getting better, bro.
Can you just shoot me? Can y'all just shoot me right now?
And taken away.
It's not getting better.
God. I'm an idiot.
And he's brought into a room with an investigator from the Harris County Sheriff's Office.
How'd it go with Aston?
That was awesome.
T-Clem says you just gained a sub. Awesome content. Thanks, T-Clem. Appreciate that, bro. He's over on YouTube. Got a lot of YouTubers these days.
That was the best day of my life right there.
You'll hear more of
Thanks,
Scooby-Doo's
bro.
interview with police later.
I never should have said any of that.
Is this guy on his way here?
With men all over the internet admitting they've seen our To Catch a Predator series, we wondered if it would stop a lot of them from trying to hook up with...
He likes it when they cry too. Oh my God, Tejas. Oh my God. But no, I get that.
...with children. Or will there be many others like Scooby-Doo still brazen enough to show up at our house?
Knobs Dog's a cool kid over here in fucking Rumble. I'm sorry, dude. Not everyone. Donate!
Come on in.
Wait and see.
All right, we're going to take a break, and we're just... I want to hear what Asman has to say a little bit more.
Make a person, you know,
a little bit more
hesitant. So I think that Vigilante just...
I like Asman. I think Asman has some good takes. I think he's a smart dude, and he stays consistent. You know, I like that about Asman. He's very thoughtful about his approaches on things.
There's a reason why it's called Vigilante
Asman,
Justice
have me
and not
on,
just
bro.
Justice. So I understand the criticisms. Is that what's happening in this circumstance?
First World Refugee says, "What up, chatterbaiters?" I wonder who that could be.
It seems like with this individual, his name's, I think...
Don't know who that is.
Schlepp, is this correct? Yes, Schlepp. I don't think that's what's happening with him particularly, but I just wanted to bring up that topic. They skip steps.
Tejas says, John does this for money. Yeah, you may have attracted the poors as an audience. That's not good for your bottom line. You know what it is? It's my content. It's just lowbrow. It's very lowbrow. And it's simple and it's easily digestible. So that's my own fault. It's my own fault. I'm just kind of dumb.
Which makes it
So,
hard for Leo.
whatever.
Yeah, Lon.
I have fucking Royce's name on the bottom of my foot right now. That shit ain't coming off. And soap and water. It's like soaked into this like skin.
Enforcement officer. Exactly.
It's
is pretty heartbreaking to me because I've been playing Roblox since I was a little kid. I've loved this platform. I still do. I met my current girlfriend who I've been dating for 3 years. I live with her. We first met all the way back in 2016 through Roblox. I love so much about this site, and that's why I'm so critical of it, because I want to see it do better. The stuff that they've sent me in the cease and desist.
Screw Roblox, though. It is a stupid site. It's a stupid platform. Look, and I feel bad because I want to say that when my son's playing it, but like I don't want to like hurt his feelings and shit like that, because for some reason he looks up to me and he's like, I want to be like Daddy when I grow up and shit. I'm like, oh God, dude, I don't play Roblox. I don't play Roblox. But you know, he's getting into his own thing, and so I'm like, okay, all right. I have to guide him. I can't just stomp all over his, you know, his pastimes and shit like that. I also watch him play, so. And it's boring. It's boring to watch. You ever watch somebody play Roblox? It's not entertaining.
This letter is actually laughably hilarious. Roblox is actively claiming that I am hurting their players. Here's an email. I didn't ever plan on showcasing this in a video, but this is from a kid who is thanking me for getting someone he was groomed by arrested in real life. He said he recognized him from my video, and here's some cool fan art he made of me.
Knobs Dog says you're the one that needs to teach them what is stupid and what's not. I told my kids early on what's retarded. He's 4. He's 4 years old. He's this many. When I say, hey dude, how old are you? I'll give it a year. How about that?
Roblox is claiming that I'm engaging in simulated child endangerment.
Engaging in simulated child endangerment.
Despite says rubbing alcohol should take it off. Well, does it work internally? I'm going to try that first.
Conversations. What? So one of the fundamental
I mean, it's kind of true. Like, they're not wrong for that. But the real reason why Roblox, I think, is trying to shut this guy down is because he's showing that there are predators on one of the, like, Roblox has over 100 million active users every single day.
100 milli. And I don't want to sound like a fucking Zoomer. I'm saying milli. But that is good money, dude. Some of those kids spend a lot of money. I say, look, when my kid's playing, I'm like, if you spend $1, I'm fucking erasing it. I'm throwing the Xbox in the garbage. I'm not going to throw my Xbox in the garbage. But, like, you know what I mean. He knows not to spend any money. And he doesn't talk to people. I make very sure. And I watch him play.
I thought it was like 4 or 5 million. No, it's 100.
Knobsock says, my kids wrote on a computer monitor one time in ink, and I had to use rubbing alcohol to take it off. Okay. I believe you. Was it a long time ago? Because, like, a monitor now, I would just throw it away. And I'd be like, I can spend the fucking, what is it, $50, $80 to buy a new monitor? They cost nothing. Monitors cost nothing.
It's 100 million. 100 million. That's a third of the United States.
This is a predator.
Actually, one of my monitors cost a lot of money, but it was too good. I shouldn't have bought it.
Catching is that you cannot talk sexually to predators. Predators are supposed to be the ones talking sexually to you. If you talk sexually to predators, like straight off the get-go, that's...
I'm going to get a voice changer. I'm sure I can get a program that changes my voice to sound like a little kid. And I'm going to go on Roblox and just turn pedophiles on, dude. And be like, yeah, you want this little butt? Oh, it's so good. I'm going to be bouncing on my pogo stick without undies. Just fucking silly ass shit. They're like, yeah. Oh my God. Dude. What the fuck? Dude. Oh my God. Okay, back to Chris Hansen.
Someone in the driveway. Someone in the driveway.
The team inside Dateline's hidden camera house quickly moves into position.
Coming up. Driveway. Battle stations. Battle stations.
A man who made a date online for sex with a young girl has shown...
Knobs Dog says, I'm joining Roblox to play with John's kids. You see, Knobs? You see, when you say stuff like that, and you don't donate, you're giving off pedophile vibes, bro. I'm just saying. Everyone keep an eye on Knob.
Shown up earlier than expected. Our decoy playing the part of a...
First World says, fucking terrible. You got to stream it. Of course I'm streaming that. I'm actually doing it for my own laughs, but I mean, honestly, I would die laughing. I would kill myself from a heart attack laughing because they'd be like, oh my God, dude, I would have so much fun. Yes, of course I'm going to stream it. Of course I'm going to stream that. You know what kind of gold mine that is?
A young girl heads to the front door to wave the man in.
Hey, come on in.
Don't clip things.
He's 32-year-old Christopher Xavier Cannon, here to meet a 15-year-old virgin. At least that's what he was told. Turns out he's a media director at his church.
This Spite says, I let my nephew play Roblox on my Xbox when he's over. It's so boring. It's like torture. It is. It's a boring fucking game. I don't know why they find it so entertaining. The simplicity or something, I don't know. But like watching it, I'm like, this is boring as shit, dude. Like, why do you play this? But I don't want to like stomp on my kid like that. Like, that's mean. You know? Again, he like looks up to me and shit. He doesn't know what I do.
A volunteer position working with young teens.
I'm just daddy, right? I don't fucking make weird jokes on the internet all the time. He'll learn that one day, and he'll watch all of this shit, and hopefully he'll think I'm funny.
Is sexually explicit.
I think you're funny, buddy, and I love you. Daddy's proud of you.
Online chat, all the more.
See, I can be sweet, too. I can be sweet, and I can be sentimental. I'm not the monster that I portray myself to be, typically.
Or disturbing. Using the screen name Xavier01, he asks the girl if she's ever had an orgasm. The decoy says, I don't think so, and Xavier01 says, good. Then he asks,
Yo, that is, whoa.
Sir,
do you want to be on top or bottom?
I'm not sure. Which is better?
We'll have to see where you fit best, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I see. I think I know.
I love the way they actually type because they try to type like a little kid. Oh, I see. But they don't do a good job.
Or we can do doggy style.
Sorry, if I don't put this stuff in the washer right away, it just wrinkles. But I made some sweet tea, so just make yourself a glass.
Can I use your restroom? Oh.
It's rat poison. It's rat poison in the sweet tea. Just be like, sweet tea, rat poison. But then you don't get his delicious organs. So, and the blood's all tainted. But he's like he's a colored fellow. So I don't know if his organs are worth the same. That's not racist. That's just market economics, all right? Right? I know, I saw that. He spelled it doggy with a D-A-W. Horrific.
I just went to town.
Hold on. Look at the slope of that forehead. That is impressive. That is a specimen right there. Look at that thing. You guys see what I'm seeing? That is a slope.
That's all.
Okay, noted, sir.
Thanks. I knew what it was.
I knew what it was. It was a trap. I mean, that's the best thing you could have done. Is just immediately leave.
You think it was? Nothing.
Run!
Right into the arms of the Harris County Sheriff's Department.
Dude, you're a black guy. You could have put the Jets on and had like a good chance at it. I've seen you people run. They can go fast. Now, swimming is not their forte, but they can run like hell.
I know what it was.
And look at this fat female. She ain't running.
I know what it was. That wasn't good.
As our investigation continues here in rural Georgia, it becomes clear there are plenty of
these losers' organs are worth zero. By the way, so are mine. So nobody gets any ideas. My organs aren't worth shit. They're all fucking used up. Fucking, I don't know. My liver is like, I don't know. My heart's probably not that great.
Other men who seem to know about our investigations but show up and
female cops are a joke. Thank you, Shimo. I mean, this is a fact. It is just you need to hire police women because they applied, and so You can't be like, get out of here, stupid, go make a pie. But my wife sat down in my chair earlier, and she had a drink earlier on in the day, and she doesn't process alcohol very well. And so she's like, look at me, I'm John. Women are terrible. Black people, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, you could basically replace me. You're doing a better job than I would. Knocking it out of the park, honey.
Anyway. Yeah, slowing down.
That is the gist. That is basically how it is done.
Pulling in the driveway. Emily, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Here comes Need a Friend to Talk to 2005. He drove 4 hours to get here.
All right, go ahead and open the door.
Hey, come on in. Okay. It's raining outside, so I'll meet you in. I just gotta throw this in the dryer real quick.
Need a Friend to Talk to is really 25-year-old John Adam Daniels, a carpenter. He thinks he's here to meet a 13-year-old virgin named Nina. Online, he asks her if she wants to try anal sex and if he can perform oral sex on her. After the decoy agrees, she tells him she's home alone. And
so you're a 13-year-old virgin, you're all like, yeah, butt stuff, whatever. Swinging for the fences. Absolutely swinging for the fences. Whoa. Okay. How do you not know? How do you not know this is a fucking trap? How do you not know? Like, if it's not a 13-year... Look, if it is not a police sting, it is a man. It's a guy, right? And you're going to go there, and he's going to be a 45-year-old dude, and he's going to be in a bra and panties and stuff, like with lipstick on that, and you're going to be in a pit for the next 45 days until he harvests your organs and wears your face as his face. So, okay, you do you, whatever.
he asks to spend the night. He's come prepared.
He's brought his overnight bag, it looks like.
Sorry, I had to do laundry right away. I had to have something cute to wear tonight. Did you try some of my sweet tea?
I'm not scared.
Just slams it, right? You got to alpha that shit. You just got to fucking be like, yeah, I'm going to impress her. And then just go, yeah. And then Chris Hansen walks out and you're like, you thirsty? That's what he would say. I know Chris. He'd be like, thirsty? Dude, one guy walked in butt ass naked. Butt ass naked. Not even socks. Butt ass naked. And Chris Hansen hands him a towel. And he just immediately starts apologizing.
Sorry, I'm almost done.
That episode fucking killed me, dude. That episode fucking killed me.
Did you bring me anything?
Yes, I did.
What'd you bring me?
Semen.
Drinking some Kit Kats.
Looks like you brought enough stuff to move in.
Yes.
Why don't you have a seat there?
Ah, shit.
And like some of
I love that. Ah, shit.
the others, Need a Friend to Talk to appears to know what he's walked into.
Am I being taped?
You are being taped.
Oh, crap. Am I going to be upbeat? Arrested?
That's not up to me.
Yeah. Yeah, you're going to be arrested. You're going to be arrested, bro. You're under arrest now. I mean, like, you've seen the show.
You admit right here that you could be in trouble if anybody found out that a 25-year-old
yes.
was meeting a 13-year-old.
Yes, sir. I thought it was a bad idea from the beginning.
Alas, here you are. And some of these dudes drive hours, dude, like 4 or 5 hours, and be like, I knew this was a bad idea, but I spent $200 on gas to get here because it was a bad idea, and I have condoms and lube and a gigantic dildo. And it's not for her. That one's for me. That one's for me. I'm a pegger. I like getting pegged.
So.
Don't clip that one either.
But if you thought it was such a bad idea, why did you do it anyway?
I know so.
I mean, you started talking, and 45 minutes into the conversation, you say, have you ever seen a man's blank? Meaning,
Yes, I'm sorry, so.
you ask what size bra.
This guy's got a speech impediment. See, this is not like any woman, right? Look, they should do like a double blind test, right? And be like, okay, this one is a felony. She's 13. She says that she would, okay, 13, felony. Next to a reasonably aged woman that is talking overtly sexually in the same manner as this 13-year-old. And I just want to see how much both bring in. Because, you know, I would bet that the of-age woman is probably going to bring in more people. I mean, that makes sense. That makes sense, right? That makes sense. But, like, the people that are like, well, might as well risk it. There you go. Risk it for the biscuit.
All she wears. Minutes later, you ask if she would like to.
Cheddar says he's so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Can't go. No. You're going to jail.
Move in with you.
Yes, sir.
What are you thinking here, Al?
I'm completely and totally stupid. I'm sorry. Can I? Hey, you, sir.
I fucking nailed that one. But I mean, like, come on. Is that? I don't even need the hat. Come on. Like, that's obvious. The guy's retarded. Retarded. You just caught another retard.
Just like all the men who show up at our house, he's free to leave. Since he's seen our reports before, he probably knows he won't be free for long. And there's nowhere to run.
Get on the ground! Get down on the ground! Get down!
And the parade continues.
Walking up the walk towards the door.
It is a parade. It is a steady stream of just absolute losers. Like the loseriest losers you can in Loserville. That's the thing. That's the issue. This is the problem. They're not necessarily catching predators. They're catching losers. They're catching the biggest losers. Yeah, and again, I don't have a problem with that. But like, these guys are just trying to get laid no matter what. No matter what. And then they meet a girl online who's all like, ooh, I'm going to suck old guys' dicks off. And then they're like, hell yeah, I'm there. Fucking give me the address. Oh, wait, you're a felony? Whatever. I'm there. It's pretty funny, though. But it's not hard. So don't act like it's an achievement when you're all like, we took these predators off the street. I mean, like, yeah, you did, but it wasn't hard to do. I could do that right now. I could go on any forum right now, and I guarantee you I'll find you an old pervert. I'll find you an ODB right now. It is not going to be a challenge. It's. Should I show you the Citizens app? Once again, that's just one city, dude. All over the fucking country. Look, they're everywhere. Oklahoma. Go ahead, name a city. Give me a fucking city. Just hit me with a city right now. I like when they caught all the losers with the fake Raiders tickets. I don't remember that one, but that's pretty funny. Let's say Nashville, Tennessee. Oh, yep. Literally hundreds in Nashville, Tennessee. It's not hard. It's not a
entrapment.
achievement.
That is literally
It's
what.
not entrapment because you're not a law
Walla Walla,
enforcement
Washington.
official.
Okay.
You can't entrap somebody if you're a private citizen. Entrapment only applies to the legal law enforcement officers that are doing it to you.
He's right.
Yeah, you're not an officer. That's not.
He's right about that. It's not entrapment otherwise.
This is not even true.
Entrapment is. We almost always play a
Are
naive.
you sure? Yeah, I'm sure.
kid who doesn't know anything about this stuff, so they teach
I
us
don't know
about
where
this stuff.
Walla
If you
Walla,
watch
Washington
these
is.
videos, you know how the chats are going, and they're not even on Roblox.
How about
Most
Seattle?
of the chat logs are on Discord, and they're accusing me of getting people off of platform
Well,
onto different
don't
social
worry
media
about
sites.
Seattle.
I guess that's worth a cease and desist and an IP ban.
Well, they're not sending a cease and desist. No, that's bullshit. That's probably
I don't know where Walla Walla is, but that's cool that you live there.
something that everybody's doing. They're doing this constantly.
every single account that I own. That's just crazy. I
East
can't even
Palestine?
believe-
That's Ohio. You don't think there's going to be a million of them in Ohio? I'm not doing Ohio, all right? Ohio is, there's going to be there's more sex offenders than non-sex offenders. So let's just, come on. It's Ohio.
I can't even fathom that. They also say sharing or soliciting personally identifiable information. I have no idea what they're referring to this. I would love to know what they're talking about.
If he's doing it off platform, like on Discord, like with pictures or whatever, then how is this even? No.
Are they referring to the fact that I give the information of the predators that we find to the police? Like the people we're talking to are predators. Like, does Roblox understand that? I literally have
That's
no
why
idea.
they're sending
if they
it.
thought something was genuinely wrong, they.
Arden Shire, you said your kid, there's a lot of money in catching these people, right? How much? And is it just in views, or is it like, is there another way? How much? Because it's too easy. It's going to be way too easy. And I need to do an ad. So I'm on the left side, right? Because they're like, it's not popping up. Here, I'm going to trade it over and see if that works. I don't know if that works. I don't care. Ready to level up your game? AIM Controllers is where custom meets unbeatable value, and right now, it's the best deal of the year. We start with official Sony and Xbox controllers, fully compatible with console and PC, no functionality lost. Then you go wild with customers' features. Smart bumpers, paddles, grips, stick height, custom buttons, even design your own PS5 snap panels. And here's the part no one else is doing. Lifetime warranty on all modified parts. That's right, lifetime. What other company does that? Exactly. Normally a fully loaded setup could run you $400, but during our one price promo, it's just $209 USD or 182 euros, no matter how many features you add. Use code RUMBLE at checkout and lock it in. This is your sign. Go to aimcontrollers.com and build the last controller you'll ever need. There. I've gotten all my ads rejected. All of them.
They could have reached me out so easily. I think the most insulting
all of them
thing is that they told me I'm not reporting people quick enough and I'm not reporting them through the right outlets.
I'm just not good at them, I guess. And they're all like, we want you out of the program. You're costing us too much money and you're not bringing in the views. I'm like, I understand, but you made a contract and I agreed to that contract. And so here we are. And I'm doing it. So you have to pay me.
Tell me.
Here's the problem that I have with this.
It's not drunk. I'm not drunk. This is my first drink. It was pretty strong. I'm not going to lie. But I'm not inebriated. Yet.
I think that if Roblox was a company that was acting in good faith, I would not have a problem with them doing this. But I think that
he made like 2K and still turned him in. He was like 15 at the time. I support his actions, smart kid. What? Why is he not still doing that? Yo. What am I doing? What am I doing here? I'm making fucking 16 cents on an ad. Your kid's raking in $2,000 for convincing some guy that he's a chick. That's like, come on, dude. That's so easy. Oh my God. Oh well, I got to do it. This is what I dedicated my life to, I guess. Stupid. I'm just stupid.
Roblox is just trying to legally browbeat this kid into not talking about this topic because they don't want the negative publicity.
Look, Roblox makes a lot of money. And here's the thing about companies that make a lot of money. They can really fuck your life up. That, like, it's a terrible thing about the American justice system and the American, like, legal court system and stuff. They can bury you. They can legally bury you. They can sue your ass over and over, and they can, you know, if you want to fight it, then you're going to have to hire your own lawyer and spend years in court and stuff like that. Just battle through attrition, right? Where you have to, like, sell your house and just, like, live as a pauper for the rest of your life. And so most people just don't even deal with it. They're just like, whatever, fine, you win, because they don't want to have to go through such deep pockets like Roblox has. This is a very serious problem in the American justice system. I think it was like what Aaron Brockovich was basically about. But yeah, that is just what we have. That's just like the facts that we live with and shit like that. So if a company comes after you with like deep pockets like that, you better be fucking right. Have a very strong case, and hopefully you get some lawyer that's going to go pro bono on that case. And even then, dude, it's a long shot. It's because it could be years and years and years and years. And fuck, dude.
Of having groomers and weirdos on their platform. So, like, at a very...
Arden Shara says, if shit gets bad, we're going to have a father-son business where you hunt down pedophiles? Okay. Fuck, man. I'm in. Can I be in? Can I get a job? I'll fucking work the phones. I'll be a... Hi, my name's Billy, and I want you nuts so bad. Something like that. How's that for an audition? How's that for an audition, dude? I guarantee you that would work. You don't even tell me that won't work. I know that shit is fucking nothing but net, dude. Dude, come on. Hire me. I'm in. I'll be your phone guy. I'll be your decoy. I'll fucking wear like a little hat and I'll skateboard around and stuff like that. I'll be like, I'm like a little kid. I don't know how we'll figure it out.
If you steal and completely take Roblox's point of view, it can make sense because they don't want vigilantes on their platform.
Knobstock says 12 cents after taxes. Go fuck yourself, Knob. Go fuck yourself.
Trying to do this stuff. It does. But the problem is that they're clearly not doing a whole lot about it, like any big company would. Exactly.
Outlets. Tell me the right outlets. I have been trying to figure this out for like a year now.
So if a private informant...
I know you guys are seeing that account name. You guys are seeing that account name too, right? Nepali Incel. Okay. And it's a little brown guy. That's super on point, dude. That's super on point. Back to Chris Hansen.
Hi, come on in.
Now back up. He's right there.
I know we're jumping around. I don't care.
Keep going.
Here comes another man who, despite seeing our previous broadcasts, is willing to take the risk of showing up at a stranger's house to possibly have sex with a minor. He's 22-year-old Matthew Cogburn. Yesterday was his birthday. He's here to meet a decoy.
So he's 21 and he's 22. So it's like, okay. I mean, like, there are a thing called Romeo and Juliet laws where I think if you're like 16, you can date an 18-year-old. So it's getting on the border of that. But I don't think you apply for that. I don't think you apply, and I think you're going to get deeply screwed on this, bro.
Boy pretending to be a 14-year-old. This clean-cut, all-American-looking man has a MySpace page where he says Jesus rocks. and lists God as his #1 hero. But when he goes into a Yahoo chat room, he seems like another person. His chat with a girl he thinks is 14 is so graphic, much of it can't be shown. He does ask the decoy if her house is secluded, so if they use the jacuzzi, you can moan and squeal all you want.
Nice house.
Thank you. Did you have a hard time getting here?
Well, the road that I was looking for didn't show up.
Why don't you have a seat there and get comfortable for a minute?
I had a feeling this was going to happen.
You had a feeling what was going to happen. Quick, come on, please.
Oh, good. Oh, wow. I had a feeling it was going to happen. Oh, I had a feeling it was going to happen. Surprise! I'm Chris Hansen. And he's all like,
Well, no, I need to talk to you about it.
Yes, MySpace. This was like 2005. This was like years ago. This isn't modern times. The modern times is the Roblox way, right? This is the old school where you had to go on the AOL chat room, right? And be like, ASL, which is age, sex, location. And, it was always girl next door, underage, and they're all like, jackpot.
Things, and I think you're going to want to talk about it. It's going to take a few minutes, so why don't you have a seat?
Is this going to be on national news?
I'm sorry, be on what?
Is this the national news thing?
NBC?
Yeah.
You mean like Dateline NBC?
Yeah.
Yes.
What was your plan here today?
Yes, it is.
I can't answer that.
Yeah, yes, it is, bro. Yeah, that's Chris fucking Hansen. You know, you recognize him. You've seen this thing. You're like, I really hope. Ooh, I hope that's not it. I hope this isn't going to be... Oh, it's him. Oh, God. Okay, fine. Am I arrested? Yes! Yeah. You're arrested. Like, you can't get more arrested than this. You're super duper arrested. And, like, now, getting arrested is bad. Don't get me wrong. But that's not the worst part of this. This is going on national TV where everyone's going to see it. And in the age of the internet, which you know you are aware you're in, the age of the internet, because that's where you're trolling for poon. Doing that. Poon hunting. Poon hunt. Bingo. We got a target. Target acquired. It ain't never going away. People are going to search it. Every time a girl's interested in you, which is probably never, let's be real honest, which is probably never, but let's say hypothetically, a real actual woman is going to be like, maybe I should date this guy. Let me just give him a quick Google search. Oh, to catch a predator. Oh, well. And that's for the rest of your life. Look, I'm not... That's the thing about modern dating, too. Every girl gets an absolute dossier on your background. They check your Facebook. They Google you. If you have a MySpace, which I don't know why you would have a MySpace in 2025, but you know what I'm talking about. But just all of it. They're going to get the complete background. They're going to check your credit score. They're going to check, you know, who you were friends with in high school and shit like that. That's the world we live in. It's not exactly fair. I understand that, but it is what it is. It is what it is. And a lot of people don't have the best things in their back, in their history, right? And so a girl's like, nope. Maybe that's part of the reason why nobody's hooking up these days. Part of it. I don't know. I don't want to assume a lot of things, but like, you're going to check every guy and every guy's got an absolutely squeaky clean background. I'm sure it happens once in a while, but those guys are already taken. Oh, but you don't have a problem with that. Women don't have a problem dating married men. They don't. Women are kind of like that. It's called mate pre-selection. That's a real thing.
That is, I want to because I've been in a struggle.
Knobs Dog says, John, speak louder. I'm getting in the shower. Okay. So, Let's watch the rest of this.
Myself with what I want to do because I'm still a virgin and I did this.
How old are you?
Knobstock is a
22.
fucking queer.
22. And how old was the girl you were chatting with online?
The girl said she was 13 or 14.
13 or 14.
Anyways, this guy's a fucking
Thought that
pervert.
would be okay.
Dude, your entire chat log is on the fucking thing. Just fucking... They always do this. They're always like, oh, it wasn't that bad. Yeah, I asked a 13-year-old if I could fuck her in the ass. But it was like... It was like a joke, bro. And yes, I'm here and I have like condoms and lubes and stuff. But that's just in my truck. Who doesn't have several sex paraphernalia in their truck at all times? You know, you could be stuck in a disaster. Like, what if there was a terrible firestorm or like a hurricane or something like that? And it just happened to blow you and your truck onto a tropical island just infested with naked, large-breasted women. What are you supposed to do then? What are you supposed to do? I don't want to be caught off guard like that. So I always go prepared. And I'll be like, say no more, sir. I understand. That's very smart of you.
Okay, come over here and visit.
It's very intelligent. If you... It's very smart.
A young girl home alone.
I wanted to think it was okay, but this.
Tejas says John has a 55-gallon drum of lube in his trunk just for emergencies. Well, it's not just for emergencies. Sometimes I just want to get lubed up. I just fucking dunk myself in. Right? Just like fucking like this. Get my goggles on. I'm like, I just, you know, plug my nose, just dunk myself in a bucket of lube. And then I just fucking slide down a hill. Right? You gotta be a child at heart sometimes.
Now, I'm looking at this chat log here. 16 minutes.
Shimo says duct tape, shovel, rope, zip ties, trash bag. Who doesn't have that in their car at all times? And in one discreet bag labeled rape kit. It's like it's just a joke. It's really my I use that for I'm a fisherman? That's a tough one. Why did you label it? Why did you label that rape kit?
Into this discussion, you ask if she can do deep throat.
It's a perfectly reasonable question. And she responded.
Explain that to me.
No reason to explain.
No reason to explain.
No reason to explain.
How
that.
do you feel about
No,
sex?
No, I get that.
You on birth control, or are you sticking with condoms? You got toys?
Is there a need?
Well, I want you to square.
God, it's so uncomfortable. But I must watch more.
That with what's on your MySpace website, where you talk about Jesus rocks.
We're going to do this too.
You'll hear more about this man's inner struggle after he's in police custody.
Get on the ground! Get down on the ground!
Yeah, John did a job unlubed one time. Never again. You know, being a roofer, it's not safe being unlubed. You really got to lube yourself up. I'm not a roofer. But that would be the worst job you could do, lubed up. You know. You'd be slipping off the roof all the time. That's not safe. You know, OSHA would have a fucking fit.
But there are many more potential.
Oh, look at this stallion. Oh, my God. Look at this guy. He's like, I'm going to get some of that poon.
Sex predators about to keep their date with Dateline. More examples of the potential danger facing children on the internet.
Okay, we got the wigger.
Cleanest.
What's up, homeboy?
Best pleasure.
Who's surprised about this guy? I'm not surprised.
The cleanest, best pleasure is to have sex with a 13-year-old girl. Yes, sir.
This guy, look. Okay, I gotta respect that. Dude, look, he's like, I'm in it. I'm just gonna be honest. That shit is fucking fire. That shit rocks. That's why I'm willing to do fucking 3 to 5 just for a shot at it. I don't know how much time you do. Is it more than that? It's probably more than that. But he don't give a fuck. Or he's insanely stupid. I would guess he's insanely stupid. But like, he's like, yeah, I'm here because like, that shit rocks. And like, you know, that's why I'm here. Okay. Okie dokie. Oh my God. You're killing me, bro. That's so funny.
Get on the ground. Get down on the ground. Get on the ground.
Knobs Dog says Slim Shitty. That's pretty funny. I laugh at that. That's funny.
Put your hand behind your back.
As law enforcement arrests.
He says John is making this awful topic really funny. It's a funny topic. Come on. This is a funny topic.
One suspect after another. What happens next
I
is
think that's
almost
funny.
inevitable.
That's funny.
One of our invited guests drives by, spots them, and takes off.
He actually watched it out front.
Tejas says the out of context clips John's show tonight. Dude. I mean, if you want to fucking bury me, then yeah, you're going to clip this shit to pieces. And like, it's going to look real bad. That's it. I mean, like, yeah, if you want to destroy me and be like, look at this guy. He lubes up before he does a roofing job. Because that was the worst one by far.
He's leaving.
But Lieutenant Sven Armburst of the Harris County Sheriff's Office is not about to let 36-year-old George Cleary get away.
Oh,
he actually came out 3 times.
That guy was going to murder somebody. That guy was probably going to murder somebody.
Did he really?
Yeah.
After Cleary sees this man being arrested, he heads for the highway. That's where detectives...
So this guy rolls by. He's like, okay, I'm going to get me some poon. And there's a guy on the lawn crying, getting arrested. And he's all like, I'm going to keep driving. Okay. They just keep coming, dude. They keep coming. It's too fast. It's just too fast. There's just too many of them.
Stop him. The 36-year-old who makes his living as a pizza delivery man drove 2 hours for the
checks out
chance to have sex.
Look how small he is. Or is that guy just huge? No, he's small. That's like Virgie sized. It's like 5'5", 5'4".
Sex with a 14-year-old he met online.
Go have a seat.
Using the screen name Broken Empires, he asks the decoy very personal questions.
Sounds like a fucking tool.
Her bra size, and do you shave down there? The decoy says, yeah, a little, because of my bathing suit. Broken Empire says, cool. And when the decoy asks him what kind of girls he likes, he says, small, skinny, beautiful, sexy, and young. He told the decoy he would bring movies, CDs, and condom.
Wow. Wow. Hey, can you bring a, just like a bag of incriminating evidence? He's like, yeah, I have one right here. It's the, I don't know, what do you call it? It's the crime bag. I don't know, dude. It is a bag full of very incriminating things. It's just like, that's not... I'm like, how are they so stupid? There's so many fucking stupid people on the planet. Why? What happened? I know what happened. I can't say.
I see you brought condoms.
Yes, she asked me to.
Yes, she did. And you thought she was like 13.
Lubricant. What's this for?
You didn't bring enough. You needed a 55-gallon drum.
She was going to give me a massage.
Oh.
While one man was scared off when he saw police activity, others are wary even when all is quiet.
There he is.
There he is.
This man pulling into our driveway is 38-year-old Peter Seaguts.
Peter Griffin. That's Peter Griffin right there. You don't lie to me. That's Peter Griffin. So you roll up and you're like, and she's going to see your body and still be into it? She's going to see all of you and still be into it? Nah, dude. No. Like, you were, okay. This guy was going to cause some damage. Honey! Honey!
Screen name Don Cheech. Online, he goes into graphic detail of how he'd like to perform oral sex on the boy.
Hey, Carabambo. Carabambo. All that stuff he brings is like bringing a desktop computer to do a live stream at a hotel, but he's also a pedo. I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah. He's, that's a lot of stuff, bro.
A 14-year-old. The decoy plays along, but Don Cheech repeatedly says he's a...
Monkey says, Lois, I need bail money. Yeah, I did it again. And then poor Lois. Poor Lois.
Afraid of getting in trouble. We think we know why. Listen as this female decoy pretending to be Brian.
Can you make me another one? Nomstock says I'm slurring, but he's in the shower, like, soaping up his ass.
He's watching you in the shower?
I know. He's a pervert. Gay. Gay? Gay. Is he still here? I don't care.
And talks to Don Cheech on the phone.
No, what are you talking about? What's Dateline?
Fuck off. Oh my God. Fuck off.
Is it, it's like Cops or something? I've seen Cops, you know.
Despite his fears of being caught in our report, the 38-year-old shows up anyway.
Come on.
I'm sorry. I'm 37. I'm 37. Okay? I'll be 38. I'll be 38 in 4 months. I'll be 38. I can't do the math. In December, I'll be 38. I don't know how many months away that is. This is 2025, right? Yeah. So, why do you look like that? Why do you fucking look like that? You look disgusting. You look like you look like Pizza the Hut from Spaceballs. Why do you look like that?
Come on, get in out of the rain. You're gonna get yourself all wet.
But I'm also like, why are you fucking 13-year-olds? Or at least making the attempt to do so. There's a myriad of questions. I have several very good questions. Why do you look like that? Why are you trying to fuck a 13-year-old? Why do you think you can fuck a 13-year-old?
Dell from Perverted Justice now takes over the role of the...
Do you understand? You don't have the cardio, bro. What? Look at this fat sack of shit. He's walking in. He's like, he's going to get that strange, dude. Ew. Fucking Peter Griffin. He's 38. He's a year older than... He's like...
He looks like he's like closing in on 60.
Closing in on 60. 56 at best.
56 is very specific.
I don't know why. At best. You ain't got that kind of stamina. That's what I'm saying. Honey, I love you.
The boy and tries to convince the man to come inside. But Don Cheech seems very...
He hasn't seen his dick in forever. And then he's going to be like, yes, maybe this is purely medical. And he's all like, can you check and see if my dick's there? And she'll be like, yeah, it's there. I ain't doing anything. Do you have the blood flow to actually get that thing hard? I'm sorry. These are terrible questions.
Very reluctant.
Hey, bro! Come on in. Come on, I gotta finish cleaning up the kitchen.
He's running. This is a full speed run.
Just come on in out of the range. You not hear me?
He wants to be sure Dell is really the boy he came to see.
Oh.
Pull your head off.
No, run!
After Dell refuses to take her hat off,
Run!
the 38-year-old heads back to his car. That's when law enforcement moves in and arrests him.
Put the camera out of my face, please.
And as you're about to see, there are more potential predators like Don Cheech who don't stay long.
Dell's going to go out and try and get him. He's looking for a black female, so we're trying to pull this off.
Oh, he's into the jungle. Black females. Is it Marsh? It's not
Meet 43-year-old James Klein.
Meet 43-year-old Marsh.
Married man with 3 children. He's here to meet a girl who told him she was 15. Online, he calls himself Hold You Closer 2003. He asks the girl if she's ever experienced oral sex. The decoy tells him no. And he says, I can tell you one thing. My tongue would be all over you. Your mouth, your nipples, down between your legs, too. Now, Hold You Closer.
Oh, boy.
So 2003 is walking in our house.
I gotta throw my laundry in, but I made you.
Hey, he hears her voice and wait, she's not black. Because, come on, we can all tell. I do no motherfucking I can't do black girl voice. I can't do a 15-year-old black girl. But you guys know exactly how that sounds. Unless she's like one of the white-sounding ones. Which, like, given the house, I would believe. Like, okay, she's got this house. She must come from some money. They probably, like, have trained themselves to, like, speak like the white man. So you're deluding yourself in this. But okay. You're deluding yourself from the get-go when you thought, like, a woman would be interested in... It's always that. There's no way chicks are interested in you. It doesn't matter the age. You're just a fucking pudgy loser, dude.
Tea. Thank you. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
How you doing?
Pretty good.
Good. Why don't you have a seat right over there?
You're welcome. Yeah, not black.
Did you find the place okay?
Huh?
Did you find the place okay?
No, I didn't.
It took you a while.
Huh?
Did you get lost?
Tejas says, John, are you like the aliens from Alien Nation, but instead of milk getting you drunk, you get drunk off human discomfort? No. I like it, though.
What are you talking about?
Why
This guy's fucking stupid.
are you here tonight?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Stupid. He's stupid. This is stupid. Look at this fucking worm. He's a worm, dude. This is like... Okay. If Earthworm Jim fell into some sort of machine that made him into a human, boom, there you go. Only, that's kind of too cool, because Earthworm Jim is pretty fucking sweet. I love the game. But you're kind of like that.
You don't know what I'm talking about.
Don't know what you're talking about. No. Anyways, is that enough pedophiles for tonight? Do we have enough pedophiles? It doesn't matter because I'm out of
guys?
I'm out of time, and I'm trying to find that music I had. This is music. Thank you for coming. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Stay strong and bold, and hit the like button. If you want to do me one kindness in this world, in this life, you'll hit the like button. You'll share, you'll subscribe to my channel. And then one day, hopefully tomorrow, you'll come back and have a few more laughs with me. And we'll see what weird road we go down on this adventure of the internet and of life and history and everything. And I hope to share it with you. I honestly do. So thank you for being a part of the cult. And being my little cult members. I love you so much. Anyways, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. I hope you have a good night. And stay strong and stay faithful. And be smart. Be responsible. Be a good representative of the cult. And until tomorrow night, I hope you drink a lot of water and get a good night's sleep. And take care of yourselves, because I care about you too. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night.
I'm an incredible soul, unhinged and enraged like a bulldog's fierce growl. I'm spitting fire, burning through these trees, questioning the world, unraveling conspiracies. Talking about Bigfoot, Loch Ness Monster too. Government lies, they're feeding me their goo. I'm diving deep into this rabbit hole, uncovering the truth, setting fire to their control. I got small nipples, but my voice is loud, blowing like thunder in this crazy crowd. They say I'm crazy, but I call it woke, unraveling the madness with every word I spoke.